The sages tell us that when Moshe went up to heaven to get the Torah, he saw God writing one of his 13 attributes in the Torah, Erech Apayim, slow to anger. Moshe said, for the righteous, right? God said, no, for the wicked as well. Moshe said, why save the wicked? God said, trust me on this. You're going to need this prayer someday. And sure enough, fast forward, we get to this week's Parsha. The spies, the Meraglim, come back, and 10 out of 12 of them bring home a bad report, convincing their fellow Jews that they won't be able to conquer the promised land, even with God on their side. God gets very upset. And Moshe prays for mercy on behalf of the Jewish people, quoting some of God's 13 attributes, including Erech Apayim, slow to anger. And the sages pick up the conversation. God says back to Moshe, 1 second, didn't you say only for the righteous? Moshe said, well, yes, but didn't you say for the wicked as well? So let your words prevail over mine. I don't understand. Did God really need to remind Moshe? You think Moshe didn't remember that prior conversation? You think he wasn't a little embarrassed that he had to bring it up? Well, yes, I guess you were right. What was God trying to do? Get the last word in? Stick it to Moshe? Maybe this is showing us the closeness of the relationship. Think of a long-time married couple, and one of them says something to the other, and the other one doesn't listen, and sure enough, the first one was right. And with a big smile. Don't even need to say the words. You can just hum it. I told you so, playfully. Maybe that's what was going on. Maybe God was playfully busting Moshe's chops. Almost, if we can say this about God, like God had a sense of humor, showing us just how close the relationship was between a human being and God, who created the universe. It's mind-boggling. And that is the way the Torah is learned, in a relationship. That's why God spent 40 days and nights up in heaven teaching the Torah to Moshe instead of zapping it into his head, creating a relationship, a bond. Torah is best learned with a study partner, a study buddy, a chavrusa. The Talmud tells us a story about what happened after Reish Lakish. The longtime chavrusa of Rav Yochanan died. Rav Yochanan was despondent. The sages found him a new study partner, a razor-sharp fellow. And Rav Yochanan explained to his new study partner why he was still upset. He said, when I used to study with Reish Lakish, anytime I'd say something, he'd bring me dozens of reasons why I was wrong, and I gained from that. You bring me dozens of reasons why I'm right. That doesn't help me. A study partner challenges you, pushes you out of your comfort zone, tells you when you're wrong, keeps you on your toes, and makes learning so much more interesting and exciting and rewarding.